Let's begin with a truth that most people never fully understand. Your mind is your greatest asset. Every success, every failure, every breakthrough in your life starts and ends in your thinking. The richest people in the world, the most successful entrepreneurs, the happiest individuals, you name it, they all have one thing in common. They've mastered the inner game. Bob Proctor said it best. You were born rich. And what did he mean by that? Not that you were born with money in your pocket, but that you were born with infinite potential. Every person has the same powerful faculties: imagination, intuition, will, perception, memory, and reason. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is how they activate and align these faculties. So today we're diving into the millionaire mindset. A mindset so powerful it can transform not just your financial life, but every part of your existence. Let's start with a foundational principle: paradigms. A paradigm is a multitude of habits, ways of thinking and behaving that are lodged in your subconscious mind. These paradigms control 96–98% of your behavior every single day. You can want success, you can set goals, but if your paradigm is programmed for struggle, you'll sabotage yourself every single time. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal, got excited, took some action, and then fell back into old patterns? That's not lack of willpower, it's the paradigm at work. And the only way to change your results permanently is to shift your paradigm at the core. Here's where decision-making becomes crucial. Decisions are the gateway to freedom. Most people wait for everything to be perfect before making a move. Perfect timing, perfect clarity, perfect conditions. But the truth is, clarity comes after you decide, not before. Napoleon Hill said, "Successful people make decisions quickly and firmly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them often." So let me ask you, what decision are you sitting on right now? What's the one move that's been tugging at your intuition that you know deep down is your next step? Don't wait. Decide now. Decision is what puts your paradigm on notice that change is non-negotiable. Next, let's talk about goal setting. But not just any goals, worthy goals. Bob always emphasized that goals are not meant to get. They're meant to grow. A real goal should scare and excite you at the same time. If your goal doesn't stretch you, it's not big enough. Write your goal in the present tense as if it's already done. For example, I am so happy and grateful now that I am earning $500,000 a year doing what I love. Why present tense? Because your subconscious mind only understands now. When you impress a goal on your subconscious, you begin to attract the people, circumstances, and ideas that align with that vision. Visualization is key here. Take 10–15 minutes every morning to see yourself living your goal. Feel the emotion. The subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you live your success in your mind first, it's only a matter of time before it becomes your reality. Now let's get into something most people overlook: persistence. Everyone loves to set goals. Everyone loves to visualize. But when resistance shows up, when the bank account is low, when the clients disappear, when fear creeps in, that's when most people quit. Bob taught that persistence is the insurance policy to success. You must be willing to stand guard at the door of your mind every single day, no matter what circumstances look like. This is where understanding the universal laws becomes game-changing. The law of gestation tells us that every goal has an incubation period. Just as a baby takes 9 months to form, your dreams take time to mature. The law of cause and effect reminds us that every action has a reaction. Even if you can't see it immediately, your work is moving things in the unseen realm. And the law of compensation assures that you will always be paid in direct proportion to the service you render. Let's touch on something powerful: fear and intuition. Fear is the greatest stopper of dreams. But here's the twist. Fear and excitement are chemically identical in the body. The only difference is the story you attach to it. When you feel fear, ask yourself, is this fear showing me my growth edge? More often than not, the answer is yes. That's when you lean in. Intuition is your direct line to infinite intelligence. It's the whisper of your soul. But you must quiet the noise of the world to hear it. Take time daily for silence. Whether it's meditation, walking in nature, or simply sitting still. Ask a question and then listen. The answers are always there if you are willing to hear. Finally, let's talk about the most underestimated power of all: gratitude. Gratitude is the frequency of abundance. When you are grateful, you signal to the universe that you are already rich, and the universe responds by bringing you more to be grateful for. Start and end each day by listing at least 10 things you are grateful for. Watch how your energy shifts. Watch how miracles begin to unfold. This is just the beginning of unlocking the millionaire mindset. In the next part, we're going even deeper into how to rewire your beliefs, supercharge your habits, and align fully with your highest potential. Stay tuned, you are on the edge of something extraordinary. Welcome back. In part 1, we began to unlock the secrets of the millionaire mindset, talking about paradigms, decisions, worthy goals, and the hidden power of persistence. But now we take things deeper. If you're truly ready to change your life, this part is essential. Let's start with belief. Everything you do, every action you take, every result you create, is rooted in a belief. Now here's the catch. Most of your beliefs aren't even yours. They were handed down by parents, teachers, society implanted when you were too young to question them. Beliefs like money doesn't grow on trees, success is for the lucky few, or I'm not smart enough. These beliefs are the silent architects of your reality. Bob Proctor was relentless about this. If you want to change your life, you must change your beliefs. So how do we do that? First, we bring the belief to light. Identify one limiting belief you've carried for years. Write it down. Now challenge it. Where did this belief come from? Is it true, or is it simply a story you've been telling yourself? Then replace it. Craft a new empowering belief, and write it as an affirmation. For example, I am worthy of financial abundance. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. Repetition is key. Your subconscious learns by repetition, just like a muscle builds through reps at the gym. Every time you affirm your new belief, you're planting seeds for a new reality. Now let's pivot to something game-changing. Environment. Your environment is either reinforcing your growth or suffocating it. Look around. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? What are the dominant conversations you're having daily? Are you surrounded by visionaries or by complainers? Napoleon Hill taught that proximity is power. The mastermind principle is the deliberate formation of alliances with those who elevate you. If you don't have these people in your life yet, don't worry. Start with books, podcasts, videos. Immerse yourself in high-level thinking until you attract a new tribe. Next, let's talk about habits. Bob Proctor hammered this truth. You don't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. Small daily disciplines are what separate the dreamers from the achievers. Want to become wealthy? Study wealth every day. Want to become healthy? Move your body daily. Success is not one giant leap. It's a series of tiny, consistent steps. Here's a powerful habit. The Daily 6. Every morning, write down 6 high-impact actions that will move you toward your goal. Not busy work, needle movers. Then commit to completing them, no matter what. At the end of the day, review your progress. Over time, you'll be amazed how these small wins compound into massive success. Now let's dive into vibration and energy. Everything is energy. You, me, money, opportunities. It's all vibration. The law of vibration states that you don't get what you want, you get what you are in harmony with. If you want to attract abundance, you must become abundance in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Check your inner dialogue. Are you constantly worrying about lack? Are you focused on problems rather than solutions? Shift it. Become intentional about your emotional state. Gratitude, joy, excitement. These are high vibration emotions. Make it your mission to dwell there. We also have to address fear. Fear is the great paralyzer. But remember, fear is a signal, not a stop sign. Bob Proctor always reminded us, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. The next level of your life will require you to move through fear, not around it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. This is where your will becomes a superpower. The will is your ability to hold an image on the screen of your mind, regardless of external conditions. When things get tough, your will keeps you locked onto your vision. Practice this every morning and every night. Close your eyes and see your goal is already done. Hold that image with intensity. The stronger your will, the faster your reality bends. Now let's revisit something many overlook. Service. Wealth is a byproduct of value creation. The more people you serve, the more wealth flows into your life. Ask yourself daily, how can I create more value? How can I solve bigger problems? Shift your focus from getting to giving, and you'll find that abundance chases you. And we can't forget universal law. Beyond the law of vibration, the law of polarity tells us that everything has an opposite. If you're facing a problem, the solution is already present. It's simply on a different frequency. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy teaches us that energy is always moving into form, through form, and out of form. This means your thoughts are literally shaping your world, moment by moment. Let's wrap part 2 with a critical insight. Faith. Faith is not wishful thinking. Faith is the deep knowing that what you desire is already yours in the unseen. When you act from faith, you tap into infinite intelligence. Faith and fear both demand you believe in something you can't see. The question is, which one are you feeding? As Bob so powerfully put it, faith and fear both ask us to believe in something we cannot see. Choose faith. We're only getting stronger. In part 3, we're diving into wealth acceleration strategies, deep subconscious reprogramming, and how to permanently lock in your success at the cellular level. Stay with me. Your greatest transformation is unfolding right now. Welcome back. If you've come this far, you're no longer the same person who started this journey. You've planted seeds of transformation, And now it's time to cultivate lasting success. In this final part, we dive deep into the wealth acceleration phase, subconscious mastery, and how to lock in your success at a permanent, cellular level. Let's start with wealth acceleration. Here's a universal truth. Money is a servant, not a master. Too many people chase money as if it's the prize, but Bob Proctor taught that money is a reward for service rendered. It's a byproduct of your value and your vibration. The fastest way to accelerate your wealth is to focus not on getting rich, but on becoming the kind of person who attracts wealth naturally. Wealth loves speed. This doesn't mean rushing blindly. It means acting decisively. Most people overthink, hesitate and second guess. Winners act. They get an idea, trust their intuition, and move. Decision making, as Napoleon Hill wrote, is a cornerstone of success. Indecision breeds doubt and fear. So here's a challenge. Start making fast, firm decisions. Big or small, train your mind to trust itself. Remember, successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Now let's zoom in on the power of intuition. Bob often said, your intuition is the most powerful mental faculty you have. Think of intuition as the whisper of the universe, guiding you toward your highest good. In a world obsessed with logic, intuition is your secret weapon. Start practicing it. Quiet your mind daily. Ask for guidance. Pay attention to nudges, signs and gut feelings. They are leading you to gold. Next, we must address a hidden saboteur, self-image. You can only achieve what you believe you're worthy of. Maxwell Maltz in Psycho-Cybernetics showed us that we act in accordance with the image we hold of ourselves. Bob Proctor took that to the next level, teaching that if you want quantum leaps, you must create a new self-image. Here's a practice. Take time each day to visualize yourself as the person who already has your goal. How do they think, speak, walk? What choices do they make? Embody that version of yourself now, because success isn't something you achieve, it's something you become. Let's go deeper into subconscious reprogramming. You've heard it said the subconscious mind runs 95% of your life. It's the autopilot beneath your conscious desires. If your subconscious isn't aligned with wealth, success and abundance, you'll self-sabotage every time. So how do we reprogram it? Repetition, emotion and imagery. Every night before sleep, when your mind is most impressionable, saturate it with positive affirmations and vivid mental movies of your desired life. Combine that with feeling. Emotion is the glue that binds thought to the subconscious. Here's a script you can use. I am so happy and grateful now that I am living my dream life. Abundance flows to me freely and effortlessly. I am worthy. I am capable. I am unstoppable. Say it like you mean it. See it. Feel it. We can't leave out the law of compensation. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the law of compensation is the law of cause and effect applied to the blessings we receive. In simple terms, you get back in life exactly what you put out. Want more wealth? Deliver more value. Want deeper relationships? Be more loving. Life is a mirror. It reflects you back to you. Now let's talk about persistence. Napoleon Hill declared, persistence is to the character of man, as carbon is to steel. There will be setbacks. There will be obstacles. But here's the truth. The universe tests those it's about to promote. When you feel like quitting, you're often on the brink of a breakthrough. Bob Proctor shared countless stories of people who pushed through resistance, sometimes for years before their dreams materialized. The only way to fail is to stop. Make persistence your trademark. When others fold, you keep going. That alone separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. A critical part of locking in success is expectation. You don't get what you want. You get what you expect. Expectation is faith in action. Bob said, expect abundance, expect success, expect good things to happen. Begin each day with a mindset of positive expectation. Look for evidence that things are working out in your favor. What you focus on expands. We must also address the law of surrender. This isn't about giving up. It's about releasing resistance. After you've done your part, visualized, affirmed, acted, let go of how and when it will manifest. Trust the process. The universe has a timing that's often better than yours. Surrender isn't passive. It's powerful. It keeps you in flow rather than in force. Finally, let's bring it all home. The greatest secret of all is this. You already are everything you seek. Wealth, success, love, joy. It's all within you right now, waiting to be expressed. Your job is not to get something, it's to become aware of what's already yours. Bob Proctor's legacy lives on because he taught timeless truths. He reminded us that we are spiritual beings, having a human experience, and that there is no limit except the one you impose on yourself. His words echo today. See yourself living in abundance, and you will attract it. It always works. It works every time with every person. So as we close part 3, I challenge you to commit. Commit to your vision. Commit to your growth. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself. Because the truth is, you're not here to play small. You're here to live a life of purpose, prosperity, and power. Your transformation is already in motion. Keep going. The best is yet to come.